everybody. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me. We are doing another Tool Time Tuesday video with my crafty friend Jeanette from the Girl Cave on Facebook. Now, I will have Jeanette's Facebook link along with all the other participants that are doing Tool Time Tuesday. Now, what Tool Time Tuesday is where we're taking the tools and things that we have bought to create with and we don't use, right? We're focusing on them and pulling them out and using them. Everyone's doing it in a different way. So definitely check out the links in the description and see what might inspire you. So this month we are using our decorative scissors. You guys, I got rid of most of these a long time ago. In fact, I'm not going to tell a lie. I bought these on Temu just to use for this hop. But I made sure to get the wavy ones because that's the only ones I see myself using. I use them all the time when in the 90s. That's, you know, this is like all we had for tools. So break them out if you still have them and use them. And if you don't, should you keep them in your space? Food for thought, just saying. I will keep these. Junior has used these 3 times since I bought them, so I will keep them for my kids, to be honest. I don't know that I will use them again, but if I decided to, I could get in the school supplies and get them out. So if you have them, definitely pull them out. I'm going to attempt to create a sky layout. I have this photo of Junior here. He does not like to be out in the rain. Now, Jillian and the grand girl on this day, they were running and playing and getting wet and having fun. And that's the best part of the South when it rains. It's warm and you go out, and we used to play in the rain all the time when I was a kid. But I think it is so funny that he felt like he was being tortured to go out in the rain. Yeah, it's Junior. He's my boy. So I want to document this for his layout, and my title is going to be Raindrops Keep Falling. This paper here, I've been trying to be better, is from Sweet Rush Vicky Bouton, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have about 10 of this paper because I love this. It's great for pool, lake, any kind of water layout. I love this background. Isn't this just gorgeous? Like, it's gorgeous. I'm not a huge... Now, I love watching Vicky Bouton. So when I say I'm not a huge Vicky Bouton fan, I love watching Vicky Bouton's videos. She 100% inspires me. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm very sorry. I've been under the weather. So I almost swallowed it. So, you know, bear with me. So I love Vicky Bouton. A lot of her printed paper and embellishments, it's just a little too crazy for me. Doesn't mean that I don't love her product. It's such good quality paper. Just her print choices just don't always work for me, but I definitely love watching her. So anyway, what I do want to do before I even begin is some mixed media, because what I want to do, I'm going to create a sky with my scissors. I've kind of already done the work, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. But then I thought maybe the mixed media, if I took some distressed white picket fence, Tim Holtz, maybe it would look like raindrops. So I kind of already know how this is going to go. Most of the time it's trial and error. This time I've done a little bit of the trial ahead of time. So I'm going to kind of focus right here with some mixed media, and I've already shaken this. If you've been with me, you know, if I don't shake it ahead of time, there's a very good chance it'll go flying across the room. Yeah, that has happened to me on a video, for real, for real. So I'm not going to stress about where it ends up, okay? I'm not going to stress about how big. There's a big one. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to do some raindrops. That's how I'm seeing this. I think they'll stand up really good against this background. Now, the key to this really is shaking it up well, okay? Let's get some bigger ones. The harder you tap it, the bigger the droplets will look, okay? Now, from here, you could easily, let's do this edge a little better, these edges, because I'm trying not to get it on my desk, right? Let's get a piece of paper. You can easily also dab this with paper towel. I've shown you guys I like to do that lots of times, right? But I don't want to do that this time because I want the white to really pop. When you dab it, it does mute it a little bit, okay? Case in point, here, I'll show you. So if I were to dab this big drop right here, it will mute it. See how it mutes it and just kind of mist appears, right? And that is the one thing doing this. I could wipe this whole thing off, let it dry. It would probably be fine, to be honest with you. You wouldn't even know I did any mixed media. So that's why it's one of my favorites, because it's forgiving. It's forgiving. Okay, we'll get some over here. So I'm gonna have to let this dry before I can finish my page. All right, so I'll set this aside and then we'll talk about what I did with my scissors to create this edging here. So I took some scraps out of recently. You probably saw my video on how I keep my strips of paper. And I took my scraps and I took my edge to them. Okay. Then on this paper, maybe I can do it. I don't think I can. I'm going to crisscross these here, there, you know, wherever I can on there. We'll come back and I'll actually do it. And I'm going to tuck these in, maybe ink these in a little bit of gray, okay? And we're going to create a sky. It's my idea. I don't know if it's going to work. So let me do this. I need to ink all of my little white parts. I do have some clouds I need to ink. I have some embellishments here. We're going to use all of these. This was made by Melissa Stade. I believe that's what it says. Yes. And then this one was made, I believe, by Captain Lori. And so these are the embellishments I'm going to use. So let me do this. We're going to let that dry. I'm going to take a time out here for a second. I'll ink these while I'm away, come back, and then we're going to do trial and error like we always do. You guys get out those scissors. I want to know what you guys would use them for, other than just an edge, right? They make good water, that kind of thing. But what else do you use them for? All right, let this dry. Let me ink. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, I let it dry. Pardon me. I am so sorry. I am definitely under the weather, so I don't cough. I'm going to take a cough drop. Okay, so I did the mixed media. I let it dry. I did temporary put my photo down. I have inked all my little parts. The idea here is that this is going to make like a cloudy, stormy sky. That's kind of my idea. But if you know rainstorms in West Texas, well, they don't last very long and the sun's out at the same time. Yeah, I've literally had sunshine, no clouds, and rain. So let's just kind of put these here, there, or everywhere. And what I'm going to do is take some scissors and I'll cut the edge. I just want it on this blue paper. So I'm going to take some temporary adhesive. Otherwise, I'm afraid this is going to get kind of crazy. So we'll go just like that. Like so, maybe a little bit further down. Okay, go like that. Then I don't think it really matters like which one's which. Let's do one more. Look how I did this with the hickory smoke and it gave it like almost like a white edge. Why don't they make a white ink pad? Because there are papers, I'm telling you, I would definitely enjoy doing some ink on. I don't know that these need to be quite as drastic as that first one. In fact, I think this one's too drastic. I don't even know if this is going to work, you guys. This is trial and error at its best. So let's put this one down, see what happens. Okay, be a little more subtle. Okay, like that. And I don't know. I think it's even still too drastic. Again, first time. Let's go like that. Okay. Like that. Then like this. Like so. And let's put, I'm only putting temporary adhesive on here because I don't know if I'm going to move it, right? See, I think it's still too drastic. Let's see. Like that. I was going to do this off camera, but I was like, no, I'd want to see how it worked, if it even worked. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm liking that. So let's do that. Maybe this one could go this way. Ooh, okay. Or even like that. No. Here's where my brain's going now. Okay, see? Just gotta keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying until I get it right. Is there really a right way though? I don't know. Let's put this one in the middle. Then let's go like this. Let's go. See, my brain doesn't want to do that, but I think it's gonna work if I do. Okay, like that. And then this one, have the edges of these like overlap, like that. Let's see here. And then maybe like that. Or even like this. There we go. Kind of like that. Did I put adhesive on this? No, but it would help, Ginger, if you did. Only me. I'm so crazy. Okay. You guys ever just laugh at yourself? I've had so many comments tell me they think it's funny that I laugh at myself. You know what? If I didn't laugh at myself, I'd just be depressed. I'm not always the brightest one in the cabinet. All right. Then I'm thinking I'm going to tuck the white in here to make like a sky, clouds. Okay, so let's see. We can do one here, right? There's no wrong or right way to do this. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants over here. Let's put one, let's tuck one underneath here. I don't care that they are not perfectly straight, okay? Then I'm gonna have a sun and stuff there, so maybe I should move this down a little. Get the most out of it that I can, just like that. Okay, tuck that in there. And let's do this one. See, I used scraps paper. I'm telling y'all, always using my scraps. We could tuck one in right there even. And I can make some more of these because see, this is gonna go here. So I'm not going to really stress. And these are gonna go up on foam, maybe even. Let's see, how can we make this work before I put any more in here? And this one says, you make me super happy when skies are gray. I love that. I love the pop of yellow. Yellow and blue, classic, right? So have that, maybe have this tucked under there. I like that. Okay. And maybe even this one here up on foam. Okay. We'll see. What if I were to move this? Because I do have a pop of white. I could put this one up on foam too. So where would I need some more white? I'm thinking maybe down here, but I need to ink this one. So ink this one real quick. You guys, sorry. Just gotta keep trying things until they work. I like it just kind of gives it a little definition. Let's just kind of tear it. Why not? Some parts I'm really aggressive and then other parts I'm not. Okay, so let's go like, I'm thinking it needs to be right there, underneath there. I like that. It's kind of like a stormy sky, right? Oh, I like it. I didn't know if I was gonna like it. I think I do. All right, so there's my sky. We're gonna marinate on it for a minute. And these are my raindrops. I do think it kind of looks like raindrops. Then I have raindrops keep falling. Now, I am going to do some journal and I'll use my white gel pen. And I think if I left a little strip right here, and I think that's going to be plenty. However, now that I'm looking at it, I think this needs to go over just a little bit more. And I just eyeball it so that there's more room for my title. Okay, so like that. I like that better. Raindrops keep falling. And then my little duck from Miss Lori. And then I will put enamel dots, dot, dot, dot. At least 3, maybe 5. There we go. Just like that. I could even pull this up just a hair. I could just journal right here if I find I mean, I have to, do you guys write out your journaling first? I write out my journaling like on a little notebook and then I write it. I still make mistakes though. The concept is that I write it out so I find any misspelled words. Doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. Okay, so that's how I'm using my decorative scissors. I think it turned out really cool. I will cut the edges off. I will glue it with my quick dry tacky glue so none of it comes up. And other than the dots, I'm not going to put any enamel dots, and I just need a journal, and that's going to be the page. So let me go put it together. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry about the cough drop if you hear me sniffling and all that stuff. It's either a cough drop or I'm coughing every few minutes. So let me go glue it all down, and then we'll talk about anything I do different. You never know with me. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I got everything glued down. I will put close-ups at the end like I always do. And here, look how much texture is in that sky. Definitely worked. I can't even take full credit for this. I had this kind of planned out and I was hanging out with my Scrappy pal and she suggested that I did the diagonal and overlap them, and oh, what a difference. I love hanging out with my Scrappy friends. I hope you guys have Scrappy friends you can hang out with and brainstorm with as well. All right. I hope you grab your tools, check out everyone, see how they're using those decorative scissors. Thank you to Jeanette for allowing me to hang out with her over at the Girl Cave on Facebook. And with that, be blessed. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.